Hello, everyone. My name is Ross Delisle, and today to talk about the Trans-Pacific Partnership, we have brought in Jessica Huesman, who is an environmental management major here at Indiana University.
Thank you for having me here.
It's our pleasure. Let's get to it then. So we all know that the Trans-Pacific Partnership is a free trade agreement. It's made up of 11 other countries besides the United States, and this will account for 40% of the world's economy. Could you please explain your position on the current Trans-Pacific Partnership as it stands today?
Well, currently I am against the Trans-Pacific Partnership. I feel that it needs to not be passed by Congress this year without major revisions being done to it.
So when you talk about these revisions, what exactly do you believe needs to be revised in the agreement?
Well, I would definitely start by revising the rules of origin. In 2011, for example, the Korea Trade Agreement said that 35% of its imports into the U.S. had to be Korean. That meant that the other 65% could possibly be coming from China. So this was kind of a loophole and a backdoor way for China to have imports into the U.S. duty-free.
So you presented some good points about the possible issues involving rules of origin that we've seen in the past. But at the same time, this trade agreement will give American companies access to new lucrative markets in other countries. So why wouldn't we want that to happen?
Well, I feel the TPP is a giveaway to big businesses to kind of encourage companies to shift their manufacturing jobs to low-wage nations. So this kind of really harms the U.S. jobs, manufacturing and sector jobs. They're getting pushed to offshore and stuff like that, and that's greatly hurting the U.S. economy.
Okay, good points. Many individuals have pointed out issues that need to be addressed before Congress can vote on this agreement next year. Why do you believe that the negatives to this agreement outweigh the positives?
Well, I definitely believe that the negatives outweigh the positives. I feel that this agreement has a lot of flaws that need to be revised before it can be implemented into society. It has a lot of loopholes, as I mentioned earlier, with the backdoor way, with China being allowed to import into the U.S. duty-free. The TPP also causes a lot of U.S. job losses in the manufacturing and sector fields, which will greatly hurt the U.S. economy. And unlike domestic laws here in the U.S., the TPP has no expiration date, so that kind of locks all these failed policies that are really extreme, and they won't be able to be revised until all of the nations can come to an agreement and a consensus to fix it.
Very, very good points. Well, thank you for coming in and joining us today to talk about this controversial agreement.